This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Welcome aboard the Port Key Passport, with service to magical destinations around the world. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat in whatever position you prefer, and set electronic devices to subscribe. If you are seated in an exit row, no one cares. Please ensure young children are securely elsewhere. Hosts, please prepare for takeoff.
This is episode 4 of the Port Key Passport. Hello, I'm Jack, your host for today's episode, and I would love to introduce you to my co-host, Brittney.
Hi.
And Tionni.
Hey, hey.
Today's topic, we are going to discuss all of the new updates with the lightning lanes.
Woo, exciting.
Yeah, super exciting.
I actually am very excited. I do like that they're kind of going back to the Fast Pass system a little bit. But we do have the Lightning Lane Single Pass. Brittney, would you like to touch on that some more?
Sure. So, Lightning Lane Single Pass is going to be for the most in-demand attractions. So, Disney says save time in line with a Lightning Lane Single Pass for one of our most in-demand attractions. Those not available with Lightning Lane Multi-Pass purchase up to 2 single pass per day. So these, if you want to do Lightning Lane for these specific rides, you have to do a single. So you can buy a single and a multi together, but please understand, if you get a multi-pass, a Corbin Dallas multi-pass, you are not getting on these rides. So Magic Kingdom has Tron, and they have Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, obvi. How is that still so popular?
Right. I honestly, I don't understand.
Like, it's cute, but okay.
It was the longest line at Boo Bash or whatever. So it was an after hours event. And it was still like a 40-minute wait. And I got on that thing and I was like, okay.
Right? You ride it and you're like, this?
Yeah,
right.
It's pretty short.
It's fun. It's cute. Everyone, you should do it. I wouldn't wait.
It's demure, but...
It's, right? See how we get the single passes? Very demure, very cutesy. So...
Wait, where did that come from again? I saw it somewhere.
It's a TikTok trend. I love her. It's great.
Yes, she's amazing. So, moving on. Epcot has Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I would say this is definitely worth it because that ride is amazing.
Oh, yeah. I'd buy a million single passes.
You're probably not getting on it unless you do it. Let's be real.
It'll probably be like that for a couple years.
But like that one, I understand it being that way because it's so good. So I'm over here in a fight with Disney. So Hollywood Studios, you have Rise of the Resistance, which I feel like that might be worth it. But a lot of times, if you get there on the right day, you can kind of just get into the standby line. You might have to wait, but it depends on.
But do you think it's beneficial because sometimes it breaks down, or are we past that breakdown phase at this point?
I don't think it breaks down as much as it used to. It definitely used to break down a lot.
Yeah.
But we did get on it recently, though, after it broke down and it came back up and it had like a 10-minute wait.
And I don't think we've be right there. And we're like, let's get on.
Nice.
Like, we were very cutesy with it.
Yes, very demure.
Oh, man, that happened to me. And we waited around for it to come back up. It's been like 30 minutes. Let's leave. As soon as I left, back up. We tried to like run back to it and it was already 40 minutes.
So then our last park, Animal Kingdom, your single pass Lightning Lane, it's very wordy, option there is Flight of Passage, which if you've ever ridden Flight of Passage, you will understand what the hype is on that one. And that one's been around for a while as well. And it's still very popular. So I would say get it for Flight of Passage.
Definitely.
All right. And we also have the Lightning Multi-Pass. And most of the parks have tiers with this one. Animal Kingdom does not have tiers, but the rest of the parks do. And you have Tier 1, which are the e-ticket attractions. And then you have Tier 2, which are the other attractions. Now, when you're picking the multi-pass lightning lanes, you can pick one attraction from Tier 1, and you can pick your other 2 from Tier 2, or you can pick all 3 from Tier 2. And if you're staying on property, you can do it 7 days in advance before your start date, And if you're off property or a pass holder like we did, you can do it 3 days ahead.
That's a huge benefit. I think that's
Yeah.
you get like a week head start over like most people.
Yes, and
Yeah.
especially with the single passes because they do sell out. So
Mhm.
if you're staying on property, you get first dibs at those before they sell out.
Sounds kind of worth it to stay at a Disney hotel. I know you all are locals, so maybe it's still not worth it to you, but for
No,
me,
we are not above a staycation, trust.
Okay.
Especially during like a Dapper Days weekend, so we don't have to go back and forth and change. And now with Magic Kingdom, your tier 1 rides are going to be Big Thunder Mountain, Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan's Flight, Space Mountain, and Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Wait, Peter Pan's Flight?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That
I
is in
just
tier
don't.
1.
That
That is in
I think
tier
we talked
1.
about this before. Like, really, I always laugh at that with my husband because I finally wrote it as an adult. And I was just like, I'm not even sure kids would be fascinated by this now. It looks like you're looking at a model of a
Yeah.
city. Wow, my God, we're above the city.
My thing with Peter Pan, I think the queue is fun. The queue is funner than the ride with all the things to do in the queue. So I'd rather wait in the queue.
Yeah, I mean, I even enjoyed seeing everyone pull up and then pull off and be excited, and then they would come back and look like that was all right, you know. I don't know if it was 2-hour wait, all right, but it was cool.
It was fine for 60 minutes.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, tier 1 is crazy, but if that's, people in their nostalgia, so
Yeah.
So what are the tier 2 ones for Magic Kingdom?
I did not, because the list is so long, it's pretty much everything else is tier
Everything.
2. Magic Kingdom has plenty of rides. That is one benefit of Magic Kingdom. The rest of the parks need more attractions.
Mm-hmm.
So Jack, what would you pick as your tier 1? You don't mind me asking?
If I can get it, definitely right now, Tiana's.
Okay. Yeah. I wonder how easy that is to get, like, with the multi-pass and you're a hotel guest. Like, is it almost a guarantee that you can get whatever time you want?
If you're staying on property, I think you're good to go with that.
Okay.
If I'm being honest. I wouldn't choose any of the other mountains because we check times throughout the day while we're there. And usually Big Thunder's never big. It's usually 20, 30 minutes max. Space Mountain can get up to 30 or 40, but in the beginning of the day, just hop on those before it gets busy and don't waste that lightning lane.
Okay. The multi-passes, you can purchase them for each individual park. So would you think it's worth it to buy a multi-pass for Magic Kingdom as your first park? Like for if you want to do Tiana's or something like that.
Yeah,
But
I would. If it's Christmas, when schools are out for fall break or spring break, I would definitely invest.
I agree with that.
That makes sense. Did you mention Animal Kingdom? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
there's no tiers in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, poor Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, no. Speaking of parks that need more attractions,
Right. Well, it's about to happen. We'll save that for
Yes.
another episode.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh my God. So many announcements. So overwhelming, but amazing. My husband was watching it with me. He doesn't care about Disney nearly as much as I do. And he was like, this is like an NFL draft, NBA draft. And this ride is going to Hollywood Studios. Everyone's like, this is like the Disney adult.
All that. Ooh.
Yes.
I have opinions. I'm excited.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Okay, so I'll jump into Hollywood Studios. Very, very popular park. The tier 1 attractions, and you can pick one from this tier, are Mickey's Runaway Railway, Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Slinky Dog Dash. I think Slinky Dog Dash is very fun, but it's so short. And it always has such a long line, and then there's no covering, so that you're just like burning in the Florida sun, waiting for a ride that's gonna last 1 minute. But it's really fun. I finally rode it for the first time, I think maybe last year, and I was like, there's something about this that's really fun. But I don't know if I would wait for a long period of time, so this is where I'd probably pick Slinky Dog Dash. I was going back and forth between that and Rock and Roller Coaster because I really love it and it's been shut down for so long. but I think I can get Rock and Roller Coaster later. So I'm going to go with Slinky Dog.
You get shade with Rock and Roller Coaster.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're inside in the air, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the tier 2 rides, you can pick 2 of these. This is where it gets way weaker, but there's a couple hits in here. Alien Swirling Saucers, Beauty and the Beast Live, Disney Junior Play and Dance, For the First Time in Forever, Frozen Sing-Along, Indiana Jones Epic Stuntacular, Muppet Vision 3D, Star Tours, The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, and Toy Story Mania. So I was a little surprised by this by Tower of Terror. Were you all, or you felt like it? Yeah.
That's crazy to me that that's in the same tier as Disney Junior Play and Dance. But
do I pick Tower of Terror or Alien Swirling Saucers or Beauty and the Beast Live? Honestly, I don't like Tower of Terror, but that's because that's like the one ride that childhood Tionni is just like, you don't have to do this again. So I think it's beautiful and well done, and I love walking through the line. But I would definitely go through that chicken door and go back out because I don't like free fall rides at all. So I would not choose Tower of Terror. Hollywood Studios has a good mix of what's tier 2 and what's tier 1, but I am surprised Tower of Terror is considered a tier 2. So I guess now we can move on to Epcot. Brittany, what you got?
Epcot, our tier 1 attractions includes Frozen Ever After, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which sounds like it should be a theater warm-up. And so I think those are all pretty solid contenders for tier 1. They're usually all pretty busy. I would probably put Soarin' last on that list. I'd probably do Ratatouille out of all of those.
Same.
Personally.
I would do Ratatouille. Like we've always managed to get on Soaring with a low weight.
Yeah, I feel like that. Honestly, me personally, I think that could be in tier 2.
So I have to tell y'all about my.
Uh-oh. You have another story about getting stuck in the seatbelt?
No, I just. I have this really unfounded, weird fear that I'm going to lose my shoes every time I ride Soarin'.
Are you allowed to take them off?
I don't know, but I would still think I was going to lose them. Like the entire time, I'm like 90% locked into Soarin' and 10%, oh my God, are my shoes on? And I don't know why. I don't know why, but I feel like my shoes are just going to floop right off my feet in the middle of that ride. So every time we ride it, we like die laughing.
And somehow that escalated into clothes and then being covered in soup. I don't know.
Yeah, we were going to like come back down and Jack was going to look over and I was just going to be completely naked. And he's like, where are your clothes?
And they're just laying at the bottom of the ride.
Like, I don't know what happened.
Oh my goodness. You both have such a time when you go to Disney.
Listen, we lose our minds at Epcot.
I don't know what happens in Epcot, like what kind of vortex is going on there, but silly in Epcot.
So tier 2, the first one I'm going to say in tier 2, I am shocked is not in tier 1. Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival.
I was like, wait, really?
I couldn't do that with a straight face. Okay, so you have the Short Film Festival. You have Journey into Imagination with Figment. Living with the Land, which is so underrated. I love Living with the Land, y'all.
That is a nice, relaxing ride.
Unless there's somebody getting off of it and trying to pick the food.
Okay.
Actually, that might have woken me up, honestly, because I fell asleep on I was like...
Listen, we need to do a whole episode about good rides to nap in because...
Oh, yes.
That is a nap ride.
Oh, Spaceship Earth?
That is my number 1. That's my number 1. So, Mission Space is in that tier. The Seas with Nemo and Friends, Spaceship Earth, and Turtle Talk with Crush are all part of tier 2.
Oh my God, guys. Do not use your multi-pass for the Seas with Nemo and Friends. Like, that thing is so empty all the time.
No. That is
or
always
Turtle Talk, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they kind of needed to put stuff somewhere, so they did.
Journey into Imagination is always a walk on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've
Disney
never ridden that ride yet.
What?
I feel like I have to because of its cult status.
You do.
Okay.
Yes.
That's like a rite of passage. It is nowhere near as good as it was 20 years ago, but... You know.
Is it like a rite of passage because I need to, like, knowing how I feel about Figment? Because I feel like some people love him, some people hate him. So I have to see which one I am.
Pause.
But
Malcolm's losing his
don't
mind.
trust people who hate Figment. Okay, now that we've gotten a little grasp on Lightning Lane, we would like to talk about actually our day of using it. Brittany and I did go to Hollywood Studios. 3 days beforehand, I was actually able to get 3 Lightning Lanes. I used my tier 1 on Mickey and Minnie's because Slinky Dog was available, but it wasn't available till like 5 p.m. So I was like, well, there's Mickey and Minnie's at like 11. So let's do that. And I used the other 2 on Alien Saucers and Tower of Terror. We went to the park that day. We did Star Tours, and then when that was finished, we got ourselves a Ronto wrap, of course, because they are delicious, and we were hungry. And by the time we were done that, it was time for our first Lightning Lane, which was Alien Saucers. Got on that. That was fun. Immediately when we got off the ride, I went ahead and I booked Smuggler's Run. So we were able to get on Mickey and Minnie's. Then we went to lunch, and then it was time for Smuggler's Run. So we did Smuggler's Run. We actually didn't book anything afterwards because it was all like frozen and stuff that we were like, we don't need a lightning lane for that. But we did run into some trouble with the weather. So Tower of Terror did go down. So that
No pun
lightning
intended.
Yeah. That lightning lane did become available. You could use it for anything. Eventually if Tower of Terror would have came back up, we could have used it for that, but I wasn't feeling very hot. I did not know I was getting very sick at the time, so we did decide to leave the park. All in all, we did have a good time. It was very easy to use, and I love the fact that once you have checked in for your lightning lane, you get another one that opens right up.
Right. No 120-minute. I always thought that was lame. Like, you had to wait all that time to book another one. Like, who came up with that?
It was weird.
I mean, I guess that was sort of like Fast Pass, because didn't you have to like come back at a certain time after you got one of them? I can't remember. I was very young when that was happening.
I don't even know if we even used it when it was doing that.
Yeah.
But with this, I found it very easy to use. If you keep going back into the app itself, new times pop up, earlier times pop up, new rides pop up all the time because people cancel and whatnot. So if you do go ahead and get the lightning lane, the multi-pass, just keep checking. If there's a certain ride that you did not get and you want to get it, just keep going back in and checking. People cancel constantly.
I'm glad it sounds easy because I'm like so stressed about
it.
This.
It's very. I think it's more user friendly than Genie Plus.
100%. Way more.
I was like, oh god, I have to learn something. I feel like every time I go to Disney, I have to learn something else. I need everything bullet pointed on an itinerary, and I'm just like, oh god, what do I have to learn now to go on vacation?
You cannot wing it at Disney.
No, not at all. And you are in your phone a lot. That is true. More so than Universal, you are in your phone at Disney.
That is one down thing I would say about Disney.
Yeah, everything is
the meticulous planning. You can't just be like, I think I'm gonna hop over to Magic Kingdom and see what I can just,
Yeah, nothing. You do nothing.
Let me just pop on Tron. Oh no.
Yeah. You know what? I've really been meaning to ride Cosmic Rewind. It is like 3 p.m.
Right.
Oh man. Okay, so again, I've never really done this yet. This is my park hopping plan. I'm doing this all in one day, 26th of August. I can book because I will be staying at All Star Sports. It was just for one night, so I could do all this. So I can book on, I believe, a week from the 26th to the 19th at 7 a.m. since I will be a hotel guest. We'll have 7 days out of, like Jack said, you have to book the multi-pass for a specific park. So I picked Hollywood Studios. I don't remember the pricing, but I think it's like one of the middle pricings.
The
I think
day
Magic
we
Kingdom's the
went
highest.
was $22, and we just did Hollywood Studios, and it was a Sunday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it doesn't, it kind of is reminiscent of the Genie Plus prices. Nothing seemed like totally out of range where you were
Right.
like, this is ridiculous. So my plan is to start at Hollywood Studios. So I'm going to buy the multi-pass for Hollywood Studios. Like I said, I've went back and forth between picking Slinky Dog Dash or Rock and Roller Coaster because I've missed that ride so much. But I was like, I think I'm not going to be able to get Slinky Dog Dash on the day of. If I do, it's going to be at like 9 o'clock at night. So let me do that first. And then my two choices for tier 2, as I've said, I do not like Tower of Terror that much. So I'm picking Toy Story Mania and Star Tours as a throwaway. I feel like I can still ride Star Tours because it's Star Tours, there's never a line. And then I'm also going to buy 2 single passes because you can buy all this stuff at the same time. So I'm going to do Flight of Passage and Cosmic Rewind. So on that 7-day mark, which is the 19th, I'm going to do Hollywood Multipass and those 2 single passes. So once I check in at Hollywood Studios, I'm going to ride hopefully Slinky Dog Dash, depending on what time I get. And that should unlock another ride. And I think it also unlocks, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you can modify another ride as well. So that's my Star Tours throwaway. It's my modification ride. So I'm going to modify Star Tours into Rock and Roller Coaster. I think that's what I said. And then I'm going to book Frozen Ever After because I've never done it. So once you go to your first park, you can basically book for other parks. That's what I've gathered. So you just have to get to that first park and then you can start booking all over the place. So I'm going to do Frozen Ever After. And then the next park I want to hop to is Animal Kingdom just because it closes so early. So I'm going to ride Toy Story Mania, which was my second tier 2 pick if you're following along. And then that will unlock another ride. So then I'll book Everest or Kilimanjaro, whichever one I feel like needs me to, have that pre-booking. And then once I get to Animal Kingdom, that's basically how it's going to go throughout the whole day. It's like once you ride something, it'll unlock another one. And then you just keep going in and out of the app, figuring out what time works best. Obviously, because I told you I'm a meticulous planner, I have a list of like, if I can get this time, then I could ride it at this time. And then I can get to Animal Kingdom at this time. So yeah, park hopping is kind of a nightmare. But that's what I tend to do because I only have like one day to go to Disney. So I'm very hopeful hearing that you said it was user friendly. So all this stuff should be easy to do and to understand. And because I made a plan of what I wanted to do, I'm very hopeful that I can hit Hollywood Studios to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom should be quick because I'm just riding Everest, Flight of Passage, and maybe Kilimanjaro, and then go to Epcot. And then I'm actually going back to Hollywood Studios because I'm doing the Fantasmic, guys. I'm doing Fantasmic.
Yeah.
I'm doing the dinner. I did the dinner package and all that. So I didn't want to start at Hollywood Studios, but I decided that's where all the rides are that I really want to hit first. So it'll be fun. I'm not going to Magic Kingdom because I'm going to Mickey's Not So Scary. So I feel like I can hit all those rides after hours.
Right.
On another day. So that's my plan. So wish me luck because it sounds pretty scary.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
Yeah, it just sucks because I was like, maybe I should finally go to Tom Sawyer Island or something. I've never done that, and it's days are numbered.
She did not just.
Its days are
I've
numbered.
Never been either, and I'm just like, good riddance.
You've never done that?
No.
Okay.
What do I look like going to an island? Absolutely not.
What do I look like going
Look,
to an
we
island?
should just do it just because you haven't done it.
Yeah, I think you
we
should
can report back.
Yeah, don't fall in love with it though, because for another
Watch
episode.
me fall in love with it now.
You won't fall in love with it, I promise.
Is it like you had to do it as a kid and then it's like nostalgic type of thing?
It's kind of like a little playground mostly with like nice bridges, and it's just, I don't know why people are upset. No one's like, yeah, when I go to Magic Kingdom, I've got to go to Tom Sawyer's Island.
It's just something to be upset about. We've heard lots of complaints about how there's no new rides and everything's the same, and then this will change, and now people are mad. That's just the nature of everything.
Just give me that Villain's Land and I'm good.
Oh my god. Oof. Wow. What a D23. I wish I was there. But I guess that's all we're gonna say about D23, so we don't spoil the next episode.
Yes, and all I'm gonna say is please don't take 10 years to finish.
Oh
Please.
man,
Okay.
I know. I was like, goodness, I don't want to, baby plans might be in the way, and I'm like, I don't want to bring my kid to Disney. I want to not right now. They're not going to appreciate it. And probably if I'm having a kid, they will be there. It's hard to look to the future right now of Disney because I'm going to be like 40 when this stuff is done. I'm going to have more responsibilities. But anyway, still exciting.
Going with our walkers. Hi, Maleficent.
All right. That's my plan.
Did we want to discuss our
our roundup
lunch?
Ooh, food,
lunch?
Yes.
Yeah. Because who doesn't love food?
I like how they say all you care to eat.
Yeah, what does that mean versus all you can eat?
I think it sounds nicer. I'm still going to eat the same amount. My dad calls them all they're going to let me have restaurants.
Oh man, yeah, when those restaurants make you eat it all at the table or you're not taking it with you. No, you have to finish that right now.
Well, I can go ahead and tell y'all it's $45 a person for adults, $25 for kids. And it is 100% worth it. Okay.
Oh.
I've been there is really cool because you're a toy and they call you toy. And there will be times where Landy will come in the room to look for something and everybody freezes.
Oh, yeah, that's so cute. I've seen videos.
And then when he leaves, everyone's so excited and they start clapping. It's so cute. I love it.
And they have little like horse things. I don't know. What are they called? The horse heads on the stick that you can ride around. And it was so funny because the guy that was seating us was like, so we have these horses if you'd like to ride them to your table. And then looked at us for a very long time. And I was like, no.
And I was like, nah, I'm hot. I need some ice water.
Did you think about it? Maybe?
No, not at all.
Oh,
No,
not at all.
Not at all.
Should we go through what we got?
Yeah. So we got to our seats and they started us off with a watermelon and it had mint in it salad and a like cucumber, tomato, onion salad. I forget exactly what they called it.
It's called the Rootin' Tootin' Tomato Salad.
There you go. And it was delicious.
Oh,
I don't like either of those things, so I did not eat any of that.
Yeah, she does not eat cucumber or watermelon.
Or mint.
Oh, I hate watermelon.
Yeah.
It's water fruit. That's it. Tastes like water.
I love watermelon. It was okay. The only thing I did not like is the watermelon's room temperature.
Ew.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I want it like a cold, refreshing, you know what I mean? Like it's
Here's
hot
some
out.
warm-
Here's some lukewarm water fruit.
Also, though, at the beginning, they do bring you a cheddar biscuits with sweet pepper jelly.
Oh my god, I'm so hungry right now.
That is worth the meal alone, are those biscuits.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Better than Red Lobster or?
They're different. They're different to me.
Okay. I think they're better.
They're more biscuity than Red Lobster's is, I feel like.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, the sides. Let's start with the sides. Okay, I'm going to start with the bad.
Okay.
I don't know how you can possibly call these baked beans. They were the worst thing I have ever eaten in a long time.
Get these off my plate.
It was like boiled pinto beans and they put some weird barbecue sauce on them. You would have been better off just like cracking open a can of Bushes.
Okay.
They were awful.
Roll
Disney.
that beautiful bean.
Okay.
Come on.
Disney, those baked beans are not it.
Right?
Those are not it.
They're not it.
At all. But moving on to the good stuff.
Look. The potato barrels.
Oh my
cooked perfectly.
God. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside.
Salty, just
oh my god.
Salty.
I'm realizing how much I did not eat enough for dinner listening to this.
The corn on the cob was like grilled street corn, like little mini cobs. So good. We had mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. It was very good.
It was funny because at first I was like, I don't like this mac and cheese. And then cut to me putting it on my plate like 4 more times.
I'm like, well, there goes the mac and cheese.
I was
So
like,
why-
no, it's good.
So why didn't you initially like it?
Can I say this on the podcast?
Yes.
I said it's white people mac and cheese. I feel like if you know, you know. But then I was like, okay, I am half white. I
and
like
then
this.
and then she was like, and I was like, well, let me grab some of that before it's gone.
That is not true. He had plenty. Okay.
I did have plenty because I grabbed it before you took it all.
He's acting like I'm Gollum over here with the
Look,
one
do we
ring.
have to go into the potato story?
Listen, they also had slaw, coleslaw.
Yes.
That was really good.
The coleslaw was excellent. I will give them that.
Also, just imagine like a tiny 2-person table with all of this stuff on it, and we're not even done.
Yeah.
Wow. You didn't even get the
And-
meat yet.
Yeah, then they bring you the basket of meat. Just
Oh my God, it was
chicken
so
and
good.
ribs and
Brisket.
and that sausage that's
Sausage.
rolled up that you were scared to eat.
Because it looks like an intestine, so I didn't taste it, but it's
It's
probably good.
It tastes like kielbasa. It's very good.
And
Okay.
it looks like insides. So
Oh.
the brisket was my favorite. It was tender, melt in your mouth tender. And they have 3 different sauces on the table too that you can use.
Yeah, it was like a regular, a sweet, and a hot.
Yeah.
Those barbecue sauces were very good. The chicken was well cooked, well done. It fell off the bone. The ribs fell off the bone.
Oh my God.
I know, everybody. I know your local barbecue joint is probably much better. But as far as theme parks go,
It's
if you want
good.
some barbecue, I would definitely suggest going here.
Yeah, and don't be a jerk and compare it to your local barbecue in Texas. Like, come
Yeah.
on. We're at
Right?
Disney. We're at Disney, my friends. I get it. Yes,
We're at
It
Trust
may
Disney.
not-
for Florida,
but-
it's good barbecue.
But the baked beans was a crime, and they
Yeah.
need to do something
The
about it.
Yeah, like
I'm
wanted to go
still
to guest
mad about it,
services.
because I love me some baked beans.
You're
I
at
love.
guest services being like, we need a Bora Bora bungalow.
Okay, I need to stay at the Poly. Like, I was upset. I was like, these are horrendous. I
They were
couldn't
real
like
bad.
the rest of the meal, amazing, but those
Right?
beans are getting you a 1-star review.
Okay.
Those beans.
I was
Uh-uh.
like, the audacity.
The beans were not being very demure. That's all I'll
Okay,
say.
they were
Oh
not.
my gosh.
They were not demure. Now, what was demure was
Ooh. Okay.
the dessert, and we both got this lemon blueberry cheesecake. Oh, I could have ate like 10 of those.
Okay, because they bring it out to you in a make you mad size. It's a shot glass. Okay, which I understand after you've gorged yourself on meat and sides. They don't expect you to eat like a full portion of a
My
dessert.
thing is, though, here's what I wish. I would have preferred to eat like less meat and sides and had like 3 of those. But
Okay,
they
but the
only allow
first-
you one.
The first ever time we went, though, we did get to, but I think that was just because we were there when they were like
Just
kind of like
opening.
testing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you only get one, which is like a complete bummer because they are delicious.
And I'm like, ooh, I'd rather have more dessert than anything else. Like,
wow,
it
so
was-
that's like number 1 for you was the dessert.
Probably because anything lemon blueberry, I'm a sucker for, and it was
Same.
very good.
And I remember the first time we went, when it first opened, I got the silk chocolate pie, and that was excellent too. So the desserts hit.
Wow, that's like one of the best reviews I've heard of from Roundup Rodeo. I've heard mixed, so I never put it on my
I've
list.
heard mixed as well. Ours was good. I hope if you do decide to check it out, I hope it is as good for you as it was for us.
Maybe it's a consistency problem. Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's good, sometimes it's
Mhm.
not. Yeah, kind of like I
But,
guess lately Ohana is this way.
I know, which is so
Okay.
sad.
Oh man, we went to Ohana with my cousin, and I was just like, what happened? I don't know what happened. The pandemic did something to that place, and it's just not worth it anymore to me.
Mm.
You might still love it, but I won't go back until they, I don't know, go pre-pandemic with that.
I would think I've only ever had it post-pandemic. So, and I liked it. I guess I didn't have anything to compare it to. I guess out of 5 stars, what do you give Roundup Rodeo?
I'd give it let me say like 3.5, 3.75.
I'm
Somewhere
giving
around
it a
there.
1 because of the beans.
The beans
I'm
get
just
a
kidding.
the beans get a 1 and everything else is up there.
I would put it at a 4.
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
really enjoyed it. And like factoring in the atmosphere and stuff, I really enjoyed it.
And you
Great.
will leave stuffed, so I suggest eating it, going and taking a nap, or wait until the end of the night and eating there because you're going to be
Nah,
full.
get on
Yeah.
Slinky Dog Dash immediately after.
Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror. No.
There you go.
Rock and
All
roller
right.
coaster just
Oh,
like
God.
accelerated takeoff. It was like
Oh,
everywhere.
no. Well, now that we have dove right into Lightning Lane for Disney World, let's get with April and check out what's happening with the new Lightning Lane on the West Coast at Disneyland. Hello, April.
Hello, everyone. How are
Hi.
you tonight?
We are doing good.
Cool. So, much to the dismay, or not dismay, of people on the West Coast, Lightning Lane really hasn't changed much. It is still pretty much Genie Plus with just a new and longer name. So, all guests, whether they're hotel or day guests, will have to wait until they scan into one of the parks, either Disneyland or California Adventure, before they can book their first ride or attraction. And of course, theme park tickets and park reservations are required. This could be a plus for our international friends, however, because it does put them on the same playing field as locals. Lightning Lane can only be used on each attraction one time during the day. So if you want to ride Space Mountain more than one time, you can use your Lightning Lane once, and then the other rides you would have to use the standby line. Lightning Lane can only be purchased at the time of a ticket purchase or once you have entered one of the parks. At the time of this recording, Lightning Lane price is $30 for an advanced purchase, and prices can vary for the day of purchase. The only difference between Genie Plus and Lightning Lane is that now Disneyland and California Adventure guests can modify a Lightning Lane time to try to get a better slot. We were not able to do that with Genie Plus, and that is the one perk of Lightning Lane that Disneyland is getting.
So, as someone who goes to Disneyland, do you suggest getting Lightning Lane?
If it is a very, very, very busy day, I would say okay. I have used Lightning Lane or Genie Plus, Max Pass, the whole 9 yards in the past. But to be honest, the major reason why I use Genie Plus and Lightning Lane is because the photo pass is included in the price. So I get all my ride photos and cast member, photo pass photographers. I get all those pictures included. So for me, it's not so much about the skipping the lines, but about getting the pictures.
Right.
So for Disneyland, there are no tiers for the rides, and not all rides are included. At Disneyland, you can also purchase the single pass Lightning Lane, and you can use it for 2 rides at Disneyland and California Adventure, and there's only 2 rides available. So at Disneyland, you can use the single pass for Rise of the Resistance, and at California Adventure, you can use the single pass for Radiator Springs Racers. For the multi-pass, you can only use the multi-pass on the following Disneyland rides, which are Autotopia, The Haunted Mansion, Matterhorn, Roger Rabbit, Big Thunder Mountain, Indiana Jones, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear, It's a Small World, Smuggler's Run, and Star Tours. Currently, right now, for a limited time, Pirates of the Caribbean is added onto the Lightning Lane multi-pass. However, that will probably be ending soon. And when Tiana's Bayou Adventure opens up on Newsbreak, November 15th, it is also said to be added to the multi-pass Lightning Lane.
Nice.
But if you really look at how many attractions and rides there are at Disneyland, those very few rides there's not a whole lot of them on there.
Yeah, it's definitely a different situation compared to Disney World.
Yeah. And at California Adventure, the rides that are included in the multi-pass are Goofy Sky School, the Incredicoaster, Soarin' Around the World, Grizzly River Run, The Little Mermaid, Toy Story Midway Mania, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, Monsters Inc., and Web Slingers, the Spider-Man Adventure. And like I mentioned before, the major perk is that the photo pass is included. So if you like getting pictures, either ride photos and or, pictures, with your friends and family, it is worth it.
Do you know if that's also a perk for Disney Worlds?
I think so.
I think the photo package is separate from Lightning Lane.
Okay. Well, that's a fun perk for Californians.
Man. So we'll definitely have to consider that. Supposedly we're all going to try to go next year.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Together
as
that'll
group.
Be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
It'll be Brittney and I's first time at Disneyland.
Yes.
Oh, wow, really?
So bad. Yes.
Yeah. We had a trip all planned out last year, and then my kidney said, guess what? Nope.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can't wait. I feel like as a Disney fan, even though we are always at Disney World, I feel like you have to go to Disneyland at least once.
You
gotta make the pilgrimage.
Yeah.
You gotta come.
Yeah.
Pay
I love
respects.
Incredicoaster was way more fun than I thought it was going to be. I really like that ride.
I want to get Brittney on that Ferris wheel of death.
Oh, God.
I want to get on that too, though.
I'll ride it with you.
Because she's going to be hilarious.
I have no center of gravity, so my balance is really off. So
she's going to be bouncing around the cage.
I'm going to fall out of it, probably.
Look for video. Follow us on Instagram.
Okay, that will be a TikTok. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for that. And now we will move on to our special segment. And let's hear from Portkey Accommodates with Nicole.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me for another segment of Portkey Accommodates. Today we're going to wade through the confusion surrounding using DAS versus the new Lightning Lane. Admittedly, I was very confused as I dove into this topic, but I think I have some useful information for everyone. First and foremost, with Lightning Lane, you can have multiple reservations at one time, but with DAS, you must use a return time before you can make a new one. With Lightning Lane, you need to ride within an hour of your return time. However, you can ride any time after your return time up until the park or attraction closes when you're using DAS. With Lightning Lane, you can make a reservation from anywhere for any park where you purchase a Lightning Lane, but with DAS, you must make a reservation for an attraction when you're in the same park as the attraction. With DAS, you can make return times for multiple rides on the same attraction. But with Lightning Lane, you can only reserve one ride per day. Interestingly enough, the Lightning Lane return times are based on capacity and how many riders are already scheduled. With DAS, the return time is assigned based on the length of the standby line. With Lightning Lane, you can make a reservation for up to 10 people at a time. Someone using a DAS pass can only have a maximum of 4 people in their party, and that includes the DAS pass holder. So you're limited to 3 guests plus yourself. With Lightning Lane, you can make a reservation for anyone on your friends and family's list in the My Disney Experience app. But with DAS, you can only make reservations for those who you listed at registration. So if you're riding with somebody who wasn't listed on your original registration, you would have to contact the DAS team to add a guest to use the return times booked by the DAS pass holder. Also, if everyone in your group doesn't use a Lightning Lane reservation, it typically will not cause any issues. However, if not everyone in a DAS group uses their return time, it can cause some problems. For instance, if the person who has the DAS pass decides not to ride, people in their ride group cannot use the return time, which I thought was really interesting. But I guess it's to keep people from abusing the system. And that is really all I have for today. If you guys have specific questions that we haven't covered today regarding Lightning Lane, please shoot us a message on our social or email us at passport@portkeyvacations.com.
All right, I think that about does it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed the show. You earned your Disney Lightning Lane stamp.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and TikTok. Just search the Portkey Passport. Drop us a line at passport@portkeyvacations.com. Listen and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Plan your next adventure by contacting your favorite Portkey Passport member at portkeyvacations.com. And don't forget to check out our sister podcast on the UUOP network, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, Rush of Fear Halloween Horror Nights podcast, Taste of Universal Orlando Food podcast, and Theme Park Duo for West Coast news and updates.
Your passport, please.